I'm Kayaditi, and this is Mount Olympus. Easy all holes in one. This is going to be one of my favorite courses. I love it so much. It's just gorgeous. So in one, showing a couple of different paths to get in the area that might ace. It's a par 3, and I'm sure there's safer ways to line it up for the birdie. But yeah, it got over there quite a bit. It also could go out, so it's a real toss-up. This was how it finally aced. This is the last one I got aced in easy, and the first one I got aced in hard. This one took as long as hole 18, though. They really were about the same. I was just working on that one first. Very glad to have it in and ready to make the video. Alright, moving on to Aphrodite. Showed 2 of them, just one where I banked from the right, and then the first one was like banked to the left, then the right. Things that'll angle it back in the right area depending on whatever you find easier. Poseidon. This was a tough one. This is what I found most consistent. The other way was kind of going straight at it a little bit, but that would roll out the back, whereas this will stay, in there for the birdie. So I do like this. Just rolling it behind that, and if it comes out, taps it and like comes out just so, you've got yourself an ace. Hephaestus. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, gotta go straight across there, pretty slow, not too crazy, because it went right over the hole so many times if I tried to go too fast. You can go around, but honestly, that may be harder. It likes to hit a whole lot of stuff and just, fall out of play. For Aries in 5, got a couple things you can do for the birdie. I'm definitely going to do this bouncing it over the dagger because it just works so well. Aiming towards that area in the grid, and that'll get it over. And that one time it did finally pop in. This was also one of the last ones that I got. Alright, 6. The really, really long one. Bank it right about there, and it'll roll up the edge there. Did kind of want to go over the hole or not get up the hill, but it ended up acing on a bounce back off the back. But went back, got 2 aces. Did this one by going a more straight path to get it up the hill, and it will go kind of right to it. Did a little bouncing around back there, of course. But this did not take very long at all. It was much faster than the first ace I got. Hermes is pretty straightforward. It'll get it back around there right next to the hole regardless, so definitely the path to try. So I put 2 in there. They look the same, just so if somebody wants to compare them and see how similar they are. It's just real reliable. Alright, Athena on 8. Yep, just gotta time it when things are lining up. Yeah, that curved wall was nice because it would just bounce it back towards the hole instead of away from it. 9. Just kind of showing, in case you see any spots on the floor there, I kind of pointed one out. But that'll get it to hit the right spot on that, stand there, the podium. Of course. You just want to do it. Alright, 10. Definitely found this to be the best way to go for the ace. And didn't take too terribly long to get it. But it gets it in the area anyway. Everything in here is 3 or 4 par. So a lot of potential for birdies and eagles. Alright, Dionysus at 11. Quite the party. This is such a beautiful hole. And that is such a disappointing putt. So close. So yes, the first one I got actually ended up acing from off the side. I just love the color of the wine coming down the columns. It just looks so cool. Whoever designed this hole outdid themselves. So yep, went back and got a second one doing it straight. I think in game I'm still kind of thinking to try that. Okay, 12. Got a nod to Hades here because that door back there has got the asphodel flower on it, which is kind of his symbol. So it's the door to the underworld. So yeah, a little left of that smudge, a little dot. That'll give you an automatic hole in one. Of course, we've got winter starting, so you've got your seasons for Demeter. So if you hate the cornucopia and just want to skip it all together, there you go. But no, if you putt towards the right of the cornucopia for Demeter's hole here at 13, that'll get it to arc in there nicely and not end up coming right back at you. Got all the seasons here. Alright, 14. Yeah, trying to bounce it over there to get in that, since that is the automatic hole-in-one. I like how they had the pomegranate tree, like a nod to Persephone there, just right here where it looks like, you know, an entrance to the underworld. Since she is queen of the underworld. So this was a fun eagle. Just skip all those holes. Pop it straight up there. And there's the ace. Just gotta get it to pop over that little opening there, which I'll totally try and game. I don't, you know, how often it's ever gonna ace, but it gets on the other side pretty easy. Alright, Artemis is 15. Definitely found that to be the best path to get out back there, as far as I could tell. And hitting on that particular column that I did towards the back. 16 has got us a little labyrinth here. If you get to the one all the way at the back, it's an automatic hole-in-one. Just kind of, once it got into the hole-in-one path, I just sped it up so you don't have to sit quite through all of it. Here's a little wilder ace. Alright, 17 Apollo. Got the music of the spheres. So, yeah, the gravity pull is going to arc the ball. So you want to putt right near the outside of that. Of course, speed's got everything to do with it too. Like how hard you hit it. So, you can ride that curve. Alright, hole 18 up here with the whole Pantheon. And this is where we see Hera and Zeus's chairs. So several ways with the eagle. I think the eagle's pretty straightforward to get. Didn't find it too hard to get it back there. Just nicely without too crazy a second putt. And since it's a par 4, it'd be awesome. Now, this was the one that also, the ace that took the longest, along with hole 1. Yeah, because it would be all over it. It was just a matter of getting lucky that one time. And you'd see how it kind of popped up and dropped in. Oh, man. That was close. Really close. Alright, didn't really have a lot of time for hole-in-fun stuff. I love the vultures. I love when they put in the little animals. I mean, I have to go in after my ball, people. Everybody wants to swim in the wine pool. Yeah, I wanted to ring that seashell, and it actually dropped below the color, which was pretty cool. You could hit those little boats. Oh, Prometheus has escaped. Yeah. Unless he hasn't given fire to man yet. Alright, thanks for watching.